We're live. Shit.
What?
Just getting the chat open. Stand by. We're not a member, so nobody knows who. Hi, I'm Dharma, and this is going to be Shenanigans. A whole bunch of them, all at once. All right. Okay. For real. Let's get started. This is. What is this? What is this? I suddenly feel like my introduction is no longer relevant because I'm sick of tarot. Okay. And the planet. Nobody seems to care that all the animals are leaving Yellowstone. All right, I'm trying to sell a car, and every person that calls me about the car is actually trying to get me to buy something, like a Carfax report. I just got an offer from a Nigerian prince who would be glad to have a carrier come get the car if I'll just cash his check first. Motherfucker, I can't even cash my own check. Why do you think I'm selling the car? I'm done yelling. Everything is awful. Okay. Jeep broke down. All right. So why can't I tell you what this is? Because what you're about to see is a fucking shitstorm of Dharma imploding and yelling at folks. So either put on your seatbelts and your thicker skin, or you might want to exit now. I'm just saying. Tomorrow, why are you not a freaking mod? You are OG. Like, OG. There. Curious, who wants to sign up to moderate me? Okay. Because we're about there. What kind of news do I have for you glorious fucking folks that I love so much? I have private readings. I did a new thing. I like to switch them up on the private readings because why not? So the mukbangs for the summer are sold out. So I decided to do another quad pack, but these are quickies. So it's for... Do we have mods in the house? Young man? No. Look at my face. No. Understand? This is called me exercising self-control. You need to wait a second. Jesus loves me. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, I know that. Is Jesus gonna go outside and fix my Jeep? No. So, about that. I don't remember what I was fucking telling you about. Oh yeah, if you want guidance, you want to have a conversation with this, all right? It's at dharmajane.com. They're little ones. So like, you know how like sometimes we don't want to sit around and have a big long conversation, you know what I mean? Because when we do mukbangs, they're like 2 hours long. Sometimes you just have a quickie question. And I can either throw you back some cards over chat, or you can call me real quick, or whatever. It's 4 rounds of, ooh, let me ask Dharma real quick. And I got you. Okay? That's dharmajane.com. This is not a moon, so I'm not going to tell you about the moon. If you want to know about the moon, go watch the moons on members. That's it. I got nothing. I got nothing else. up, Kate? Hi, Blanche. It's so nice to see you. Like a breath of fresh fucking air when Blanche walks in the room. You said hi. One cannot just fix the Jeep. It has the death wobble. Oh, go buy a Jeep, they said. They're easy to fix, they said. They pop together like Legos, they said. Well, yeah, because you have to fucking fix them all the time. My Jeep is bad as fuck, y'all. It's all black. It's got the big gnarly tires. I put a grill on it that looks like it's growling. Everybody knows my Jeep, but it no longer has a stereo, okay? Dharma Jane, who sings all day long, hasn't had a radio in her car for 2 fucking years. And now we have the death wobble. Thank you, sweetheart. I don't know how to fix that. I have no idea how to fix that. Like, get the fuck off my channel right now. We might have to start over, folks. This has been 7 minutes of existential crisis. Well, the death wobble is scary, y'all. Did you? Did you get it back, though, Blanche? Blanche was having car problems, too. Anybody else having car problems? Thank you, Angel. Alrighty. Alright, 2:30 sharp, Hierophant. It is written. Tower. Everything here is mirrored. I don't know what I mean by that. It feels like a good tower, and I'm not just saying that because it's a good tarot. Well, I used to have big gnarly mud tires on it, like the big mud tires, because I own a mountain and I use the Jeep. That bitch goes vertical. Except I also go to med school, so the road ate my mud tires. So I switched them to all season, and when I did that, I got the death wobble. Really bad. Everybody's like, it's a Jeep, duh. I know. Yes. I know. This is the I told you so moment. Go ahead and rub my face in it, because clearly I'm... Could have been worse. I could have bought a Ford. I'm just saying. What's a question? Tires out of balance, losing steering. I was talking to Mr. John, I was talking to John Q when he was talking about Mr. John says, tires are out of balance, yeah, losing steerance, stabilizer bar bushings cracked. I don't know what any of those words are. If you would like me to rebuild your spinal column, I can help you out. I don't know what a bar bushing crack is. These are words that I don't understand. And there's no radio. That's the real problem here. All right, listen. This is I've got my friend's coming over to look at it later. He's literally gonna roll up in my driveway in a big giant white truck, like a knight on their white steed. It's gonna be fabulous. The good tarot shows good images. Even the bad images are good images in the good tarot. Probably why I felt like using the good tarot right now, because everything feels really bad. Well, it doesn't matter if the radio washes out the sound. It's like it had the death wobble so bad that when I tried to drive to school this morning, like while I was driving, the thing, how do I fucking explain this? When you push on the gas pedal, it's supposed to make the wheels roll. Well, I was going 55 miles an hour, and then when I pushed on the gas pedal, it just revved while I was driving. And then I fucking yelled a whole lot and cussed a whole lot and cried a whole lot, and then pulled over, turned it off, and then turned it back on, and it worked again. So I just drove home. I don't want to talk about Jeep anymore. Fuck that Jeep. Let's not talk about it anymore. It makes me mad. It's like driving in a, yeah. The death wobble is scary. It's very scary. This is at like 2-ish. With the Hierophant coming out with the Tower, all right, during this time frame, feels like it's a big deal. It's a message. Somebody might be like, look at her face. Somebody's patience got pushed to the max. Yeah, really, tell me something good, please. But it feels like, you know that old saying that makes you want to punch a hole in the wall? Something along the lines of, the universe or whatever your label is will only send you as much as you can handle. Why are you doing that, universe? The fuck did I do to you? Anybody ever have that question? Me? No? Nobody? Somebody get rid of RR2. Tell me about the girl angel. I'm about to hook you up. Okay, I have crazy, crazy, crazy social anxiety. I don't go places. And when I do, I fucking freak out. Okay? Walmart for $50 a year will deliver for free. You just gotta tip the dude. Said hi. I might never go to the grocery store ever, 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 never again. Score 1 for COVID. That's when they started doing that. Tell me about the Tower. What do I know so far? No, whoever this is, feeling like they can't handle anymore, having to push the patients to the place where they can't push it anymore. Oh, you're in the Netherlands. Oh. Sorry. Americans and their convenience, am I right? Sorry. It's crazy too, because I live far away from there. I'm out in the country. They have to drive like 22 miles. No, Mr. John said, do my eyes get weird when I get anxiety at the store? No, I wind up having to pee. It's crazy. You ever heard of that kind of anxiety? It's insane. Okay, Tim, okay. Let us all take a long, deep breath and get into this story. I'm going to not focus on the chat for a few minutes so we can actually get this out. I feel like it's about fucking time. Whatever this tower is that I, for whatever reason, can't seem to pull on, it feels like it's about time. Like somebody can unclench the labyrinth because there was a delay. There it is again, a situation to sort out. 2 o'clock. Commitment, rings. Censorship, censorship. Okay. The first thing that I want to say is that the source of this tower is coming from something that has been delayed, which makes sense, which is why you're probably can't handle it. It has to do with a ball and chain, the rings, commitment, whatever. This has been going on for 1 to 3 months. Empress, repairman, the bodybuilder. You might know somebody with crazy blue eyes. This person, when they see you, they get all fucking dumb. Like if a man could wag their tail. That's what's happening right here. It feels like someone shows up. Someone shows up for you. Have you ever been Thank you. That took a whole lot of self-restraint to not just eat that bitch alive. That's not what this is about. We are not chatting and mean girling, okay? I told you I'm in a mood. I would appreciate a little bit of respect and compassion. You have to imagine what it's like to be Dharma Jane, where every fucking person on the planet bangs on the door, Dharma Jane, I need you, give me guidance, Dharma Jane, I need you, help me. And I'm like, okay. And then I can't even get someone to come and fill up a fucking tire for me. Okay? I'm in a bad mood. I'm not blaming anyone for my problems. I am asking you to be nice to me. I'm fucking sick and tired of asking people to be nice to me. I just feel like these were things that we should have mastered in kindergarten. Just saying. I wish I could get it done like Bruce Almighty got it done when he started doing really fast with his fingers. Nobody would be owed a reading if I had Bruce Almighty like speed. No one. So this person might grab you up and swing you around like a rag doll. Goes like, hey, chica. Where you been? How you been? And you're like, stop being so happy at me. They feel happy. They come out as the dog. They, it feels like somebody comes through. Like it just, somebody comes through for you and you're like, oh. I know. Well, Blanche, I've been talking to you about that lately too. I think I posted something about that on Facebook, about that feminine urge to just like melt into a dude's arms just so you can stop having to be such a hard ass all the time. Because let's face it, I mean, the majority of ravens here have been in a fucking terrible relationship for a big long part of their life, and now we come out of it all scarred up and broken. We are post-apocalyptic fucking bitches who would very much like a hug. Except we can't let people hug us because they end up feeling the dagger on our pocket. My ex used to try to hug me and I would go like that. And he would like run his chest into my elbow every time so that I kept space between us. Because he didn't hug. He grabbed and hurt my bones and then like kind of pushed my face around and then like pushed me backwards. I love you, bitch. And I'm all, he does. You probably think this person isn't going to come through because you're going like this with your chest, having the fucking panic. This person could have Earth in their chart. They're like a wise old owl. So if you do wind up embracing this person, somebody is going to see it and they lose their fucking mind over it. That would figure. That would totally figure. That a person who is absolutely starved for an ounce of compassion would then get caught being given compassion and be in trouble for it. That totally checks out. I want to flip the fucking desk over. All right, so what they come through and there is a hug and you're like, and you feel better. Balloons. You probably haven't seen this person in a while anyways. Like maybe damn near 9 months. King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Justice, the Lovers. What's the Three of Swords? Feels like a conversation, catching up, all that. I don't understand. I feel like there's two energies here. That's why I'm like, what? Because I feel flip back and forth. I mean, I think the most important thing here to what flew in the room, I don't know. I live on a farm. Big farm. Big one. See? There's no screen. It's hard telling. A critter. We embrace our critter nature here. An Ace of Cups. King of Swords. Tower. It's a tower. And it's the Lovers, and I keep seeing it, and it, like, I think the problem is that I'm personally all wound up, so I'm having a hard time pulling in the energy. But the point is that there is a good tower. Somebody fucking comes through for you, and I can't exactly tell how. Because even this tower, in whatever weird deck this is, that tower's not broken either. And there's ravens everywhere. Six of Cups. Six of Pentacles. I think the long sigh is that we're holding our breath here because we're certain that a person is gonna let us down or not show up or just add their name to the list of all the other ones that are whatever. It feels cynical. It feels like fucking anxiety. Look at her, dude. And that is a clock. It feels like you can feel your heart pounding. Judson, I don't think that's how the Hail Marys work. I think you're supposed to do that in private on your own time without the bothering. I'm Catholic, dude. And somebody fucking comes through and I'm like, what do you mean they come through? I don't know what I mean. I don't know what I mean by that. For everybody that keeps coming up here and talking about how tarot itself is witchcraft because the Bible said so, I invite you to educate yourselves. Okay? The Bible was written 1800 years before tarot came out. Can you stop? Please. That would be great. Well, why would the Bible talk about tarot? It didn't exist. Jesus. What do you mean it's a good tower? What's a good tower? What do you mean they're gonna come through? That doesn't happen to me. What do you mean the anxiety gets relieved? Well, thank you for educating me, Judson. Now I might suggest that you do the same. Seeing as how this is neither magic nor sorcery, I'm just bitching out loud on the internet and you're bothering me. Do you get it? I see a picture and I say, oh my God, there's 3 people. Witchcraft. Sit the fuck down. Leave me alone. Wilfredo, are you new here? Are you new here? This is not a good day for you to get introduced to the tribe. Normally I have a sword out and there's lots of shenanigans and tons of laughs and funs. Today, Dharma Jane is defeated. Okay, I am receiving endless karma for something that I don't understand about what I did. and everything sucks. Life is fucked. Everybody sucks. Didn't Corn tell us? Was that Corn? Wicca, wicca. Is it Corn? Life is fucked. Everybody sucks. Or is that Limp Bizkit? I don't believe that it matters. No, that's okay. Don't worry. The other thing about this channel is that we are all people here. Okay, I don't do the fakeness. I am just me. This is me. I'm in my fucking house in my whole ass yoga clothes. There's no sorcery here. There's no secrets here. I'm not doing a magic trick. There's no sleight of hand. I just turn on my phone and say, ooh, look at what that card looks like. And if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. You have to understand, you can hear anything at all that you want. And if you want it to sound like it's for you, it will be for you. Anything. It doesn't have to be tarot. You can watch a fucking movie and be like, oh my God, they based that movie off my life. And if you actually believe that, you said hi. So here's the thing. When this person rolls in and you get to take a big sigh of relief, I think that part of you, there's like one part of you that wants to absolutely relax and fall into a gentle embrace. And another part of you wants to be like checking your back pocket to make sure your dagger's in there. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, and you're hugging them. Then in one hand, you got your hand on your knife to... Not gonna trick me with a hug, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you get me to hug you now. 2 days later, I'm in a fucking puddle of nope. See what you did there. But I think my point is that that's not what this is. I think that you actually get to take a big, huge, long sigh for once. And you don't maybe understand that it's the feeling of feeling safe or being able to relax for a second. 6 of Cups. Feels like that. Waiting to exhale. So for whatever you need someone to come through on you for, it could be a favor, it could be a hug, it could be just a conversation, it could be just a kind word, it could be someone to just be like, I got you, something like that. Whatever is happening in your life, however the parallel is drawn, it feels like they... Have you ever just been like on a journey by yourself and tried so hard, and you really don't need other people because we are self-sufficient and we are independent and we are all of the things we can. Human beings can function on their own. Have you ever played The Sims? Remember The Sims? I lost the entire summer of 1998. Okay, I lost that summer on my back porch to The Sims. Did you know that if you don't let your Sims hug other people or hang out with other people, it dies? I think that that's probably also relevant for human beings. What's up, Grace? All right, this is another time frame. Ace of Cups. Six of Pence. The thing I like about this particular Ace of Cups is that it's a seahorse with the egg, so that makes this Ace of Cups the masculine. Six of Pence for me is always reciprocity. Nine of Cups. Wow. 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 Hierophant again. Tower again. this whole time frame is that's not funny. Like, that's not funny at all. I'm not even going to say your name. If you're actually thinking that, there are suicide hotlines that you can call, and you should call them now. But to come on here and say that to see if I would fuck with you, that's kind of awful. What is the Nine of Cups? I mean, look at, wow. Yeah, a hugging machine. It's actually, I believe it's 25 seconds. I think it takes a little bit longer, but it might also depend on your personal chemistry. Okay, if you interlock yourself with another person, it has to be person or dog. I do this to my dog all the time. Bodhi is the best nervous system resetter ever. It works even better if you go heart to heart. But if you squeeze on each other for 25 seconds, it completely resets your nervous system. Tell you about the Nine of Cups. It's time to repeat. This is a friend of yours, hardcore friend, all day long, legit says friends. This is happening now. This is a long overdue repeat. Is Mercury in retrograde? Isn't everything in retrograde right now? And Chiron is, I don't know what Chiron is, but I heard that he was up to some fuck shit. I'm a doctor, John. Can you tell? So Mercury's in retrograde. And now we're having a long overdue repeat, reevaluation. That's what I heard. Long overdue repeat. So maybe the last time you guys hung out or tried to make it work, it didn't work. Maybe we weren't ready. Maybe the things weren't aligned. Maybe... Rick C. Oh my Lanta! Welcome back, buddy! For those of you who are new and are unaware, Rick C. Won himself the title of, was it President of the Trolls? Look at how happy everybody is. I know. Was it King Troll? Or was it President Troll? What did we decide on that? We were supposed to gift you a tiny swad. That was old school back when I was out in the other studio. Everybody hold on to your fucking bootstraps. Rick C's about to run his whole mouth borderline to just right before it's too much to where we block him. He's very skilled at trolling. You probably could have my baby, Rick C. Okay, long overdue repeat. Paul, do you have any other thoughts inside of your fucking head? Any? You guys, I gotta tell you, going live used to be so fun. Doing this with you guys used to be so much fun. Over the past, like, while, maybe, like, this year alone, the chat has just gotten gross. Like, it's almost like humanity itself has taken itself a fucking dive into idiocracy, and that's who we're hanging out with here now. You know what I mean? It's yucky. It didn't used to be like that. It did not used to be like that. People used to be just normal folks, and now people are like, oh my God, let's do the bothering. Oh, I've twerked on here before. I have whole ass twerked on here before. Tell me about this much needed, what did I call it? A redo? A repeat? Bam, 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Rods, the Tower. Wow. Wait. First of all, I'm pulling too many cards. First of all, I want to say that it's shocking. You might be really tired, and then when this comes in, you're like, only because maybe you were waiting on it, but you didn't think that it was going to, like, show up. But then it does. Strength. Temperance. Show me the tower. This tower. There's multiple towers. Said hi. One right after the other. Wow. The Firefly is major chemistry, major soul spark, someone very exceptional. And the Cross talks about surrender. And I saw that over here too. It's a much needed redo. Maybe the people in this situation were not willing to surrender. Meaning, everybody had their guards up. Both people, it feels balanced. It feels like it needs to be a redo, but it needs to be a redo with a new set of boundaries or guidelines or rules, which the Sagittarius in me just went, what do you mean rules? I'm a whole grown-ass adult. How about I just act right? No, Rixie. It was a pleasure seeing you, my friend. Troll King out. See ya. Oh my God, I love that guy. So, it feels like whatever was going on in this relationship, something happened to where a ball and chain got attached to it. meaning it became heavy. Well, what's the ball and chain saying? Oh, it's not here. The fuck? Why did I say that? Well, I think what I mean by that is that the wrong vibe got put into it, or we tried to rush, or something didn't sit right, or bro, I don't want to go through the whole list. It didn't work out. And now we want it to work out. And I think it surprises you that they also want it to work out, because like maybe you're not expecting for this person to I feel like I'm like this is not a bad thing. These are all good towers. But you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that they call and they're like, okay, well, let's discuss the whatever. Because I would not know how to handle that, personally. It feels more like they are coming forward. Right? I got a new attitude. Coming forward with a new attitude. They're different. It feels like clean slate. It feels like accountability. It feels like this didn't work out before because I did XYZ and then you did ABC. When really we should both be LMNOP. That is a giant, giant, giant farm bug. Go back outside, farm bug. So, clean slate then. The sun, the page, when you see this person, their eyes might be super glassy. And the other thing that I like about this particular owl, oh my God, I don't know if I've ever noticed this before. So the snake, okay, in Lenormand can talk about, it's kind of like, when I see the snake in Lenormand, I always equate that with the Seven of Swords. If you're not tarot fluent, Seven of Swords is like Sneaky Pete doing, what's that the kids say these days? Low key? Or is it the down low? When I was young, we called it the down low. And now we all low key. This and that. But this owl has caught themselves a snake and killed it. Which to me leads me to believe that that's why this is a much needed redo. A much needed revamp, because they maybe come to some kind of understanding that, or some kind of accountability or something, that there was the snake energy spirit. Anybody here familiar with spirit animals? Okay. If you have a darker shade of spirit animal roll up with you, it's just showing you shadow work that you need to deal with. It's not like bad. Snakes are quite beautiful. Not that I would fuck with one. Okay. I fucking crawled up the side of my house like goddamn Spider-Man because I saw a gardener snake in my yard. Okay. I'm serious. They are healing from a distance, from over there. But they can shed their skin, which means, my point is, the parallel that I'm trying to draw is that the snake can change. And it looks like this owl has decided to put an end to the snake nature. The snake also talks about the silent treatment and coiling up and squeezing things too tight and being a predator. And, you know, there's other stuff too. I mean, yes, they shed their skin. They can change. Okay, good. But also, if we're talking about equating the snake medicine with the Seven of Swords, it looks like they put an end to that. Okay, so you have this clean slate, and they are coming forward because they have decided and realized in all of this that this is a much needed redo. And I think that you're pleasantly surprised because they are behaving different. It feels like if the way that you interacted with this person before entailed a lot of the snake energy, right? The way that they acted, the way that they I'm all of a sudden fidgety, I can't sit still. If they did all that before, it feels like they're not doing that now. They're acting different. They are taking the redo seriously. They are taking this redo seriously. This is an emperor. Holy fuck. They like it when they can just put their hand out and this raven comes and lands on their finger. And if you stop doing that, Helena, I'm putting a spell on you right now. That's what I'm doing. All of this, I knew you were coming. I did. I saw it in a vision. And there are 7 candles lit back here. I know your name. I've seen your house. Okay. This is all about you. It is. And now there's a spell on you. What are you gonna do? I told you not to fuck with me. Buddy, Jesus was hanging out with me when I put the spell on you. He was like, shut that bitch up. I'm like, I know, right? And then me and JC did a chest bump. It was awesome. Go away. Go away. I'm not possessed. They don't have to get in my body. I can just hear them. There's no need for them to possess me. 6 of Cups is right here. This could be a Libra, Aries, a fixed sign, so that's Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Is it Scorpio? Taurus. The chat has gone literally wild. All right, anything special happen on this much needed redo other than the fact that you are pleasantly surprised? Helena is so excited that I'm talking to her. She can't, she doesn't know what to do with herself. All right. What happens on your little redo? It's a chat all day. Page of Chariot, Temperance, King of Swords. This is a King of Swords. And this person is cocky as fuck. Like, they come out as a big giant rooster. We don't need to send Helena back any negativity. She's going to pray for me. Because she takes one look at me and decides that I'm a broken individual who needs her to save me. That's where Helena is coming with this. This person is cocky. Legit come out as a rooster. But here they are, being accountable and... Yeah, okay, we'll send that back. Smart, Nun. Where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. No, I am possessed. No, for real. This isn't my personality. It's a demon. I bet the demon is like, why the fuck did I sign up for this? I know. This bitch is crazy. I know. It's very likely you have a past life relationship with this person. That's probably, you probably are always redoing this with this person. Whether it's every couple of months or every couple of lives. No, Derek. I'm telling you, I won't give it up at all if you don't quit it. This kid wants to play Roblox, something awful. Unfortunately, my phone is in use, so it's a no. Yeah. So you guys are always going to keep coming back to each other, no matter what. But this dude's a dick. Or at least he acts like it, or is cocky, or puffs out, or just says shit that's really, like, short and maybe a little bit uncaring or cold or something like that. But now they're coming back with this, with the softer side of Sears. Come see the softer side of Sears. A yellow house could be relevant, a blue one, a little farmhouse. You might have to, it might have like a gravel driveway. And it's out of nowhere. And it like, this text absolutely makes you jump up. And could you imagine like sitting there minding your own business, studying, doing whatever you do, with a messy bun on, looking like trash. And then this one is like, hey, what's up? Time for a redo, and you like jump off the couch. I feel like the fucking Matrix where she jumps up and everything goes in slow motion, and then you have to like do all of this in like less than 10 minutes because this one is squirrely and they might back out after they told you to just come over. You want to come over? Just joking. Nah, come over. Nah, don't. I hate all of you. You understand that, right? Not the people who are in the tribe know exactly who I'm talking to. Did the moth do the Matrix too? I know. Said hi. All right. You go to their house. There's also a safety thing here. This person wants to make you feel safe. They want to make you feel good. Breathe again, and I can something breathe again. You guys might sit around and watch TV. You might hook up more than once. Seven, seven, seven. See, somebody doesn't, it's like you're getting exactly what you fucking want. And they're acting how you want them to act. And you're like, there you go. That's exactly how this is, yay. Yay. Oh my God. But here's the thing about a person who acts right after not acting right for a long time is that they had the ability to do it the whole time. They just didn't want to. And it feels like you are getting exactly what you want, and this is a much needed redo, and you're enjoying yourself, but in the back of your mind, you're going, this is going to hurt really bad in a couple of days. Because this King of Swords is a stubborn ass. But the thing that I'm seeing here that kind of has me like is that you John M. Anybody ever told you talk like a rapist? Well, while I totally enjoy hanging out with the tribe, the rest of you fucks have absolutely just added to the black cloud of what today is for me. So thank you very much for hearing me tell you that I needed compassion and then treating me like garbage. I appreciate that. This is going to be right before we come back. Six of Cups, Five of Pence, wow. I want to be like, well, fancy hearing from you again. I just saw 1111 across the screen. Maybe they call you back the next day. They come back all emperor-like with this whole much-needed redo, and then the next day they're like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, you want to know how I'm doing? I'm going to be like, what do you want from me? What is that a lead up to? Nothing. They told you, it feels like they fucking told you that they are ready, that they wanted to, whatever, and you sat there with a dagger in your pocket, and the next day they're approving it, and you're like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Have you seen Grey's Anatomy? You know how Derek had to just, they had to write it on their post-it note vows that they were never going to run because she didn't believe them. Because that was her biggest fear, is abandonment, because people abandon Meredith, that's what they do, right? He had to write it down. He had to be very, very patient. He had to be very, very, like, he knew not to make any sudden movements and all of that. You guys think I have anger issues? Really? So in order to be a human being that you get to watch for free on the TV, I must be bubbly and fake and full of makeup and fillers and putting on a persona that life is peaches and cream? Anyway, my point is that this person is coming back around again the next day, because that's what a healthy reciprocal relationship is like. Did you just call me autistic?